Yes, I'm back again. Today, I want to talk to you about something that is essential to our overall well being and our personal growth. What I want to talk to you about is creating boundaries. We live in a world that often demands our time, our attention, and people will make us think that by giving our all to other people that we're being good people. However, the reality of this is that it's crucial. It is crucial to us to maintain our own health by establishing healthy boundaries to protect our mental, emotional, and physical well being. This is why in the journal, It's Time to Bloom, sis, there are spaces every night for you to write about not only your day, but spaces where you're allowed to have some introspection about the direction and the trajectory of your life. If you really want to have a positive impact on the life of others, if you really want to have healthy self confidence and healthy self esteem, one of the best ways to achieve that is by creating boundaries. A lot of times, especially as women, we're taught that, we should just go ahead and give whatever we have, whether it be our time, our space, our attention to other people. But in doing so, many of us have found that we're absolutely depleted and can't get the things done that are necessary for the development and the betterment of our own lives, which is why it is essential that we have boundaries in place. I like to call them lines of demarcation. I say, this is the line that you cannot cross. And so if that means that when you get off work, that your boundary is nobody can ask you to stay beyond 5 p.m. at work, then that is your boundary. If that means that, you set aside 4 vacations per year, and no matter what happens, no matter if they're having a family reunion, the first that they've had in the last 10 years, that you say no, because this is a time that you've set aside to replenish yourself. So you've got to make sure that you stick to those boundaries, not only establish them, but you've got to stick to them, because that's part of your integrity. Because not only are you honoring your needs, but you're letting your no be no and your yes be yes. And I think there's no better way to be integral to who you are as a person than to establish those boundaries that help you learn how to replenish yourself. And so don't let anybody tell you that that means you're being selfish or you're pushing people away. No, it's about respecting yourself enough to value your time and save your energy by creating a healthy balance in the relationships that you do have. We got to learn how to make a commitment to ourselves. And we make a commitment to ourselves to be better by honoring ourselves, by honoring our space. And so make sure that every night when you write in your journal, that you're honest enough to talk about what it is that is happening in your life, and you create a boundary that says, this is my time with God. This is my time, my sacred space, where I'm going to talk about things that have happened to me, things that are important to me, and nobody can disturb that. So make sure that you really, really hone in on creating a line in the sand. You say, this is the line that you cannot cross, because this is all about cultivating a healthier and more fulfilling life. So don't wait until something bad happens. Don't wait until you can't take anymore and you've blown your top and gone crazy on everybody. Don't give it that much time and attention. Create boundaries now. And so again, start prioritizing your well-being, because you cannot pour from an empty cup.